going to be working with a client who's 26 years old and from the LGBTQ population. It's an African American person. I'm going to be using the cognitive theory and also behavioral theory. The cognitive theory explains a person's behavior by understanding their thought process. And the behavioral theory is what a person do affects how we think and feel. And then I'm going to be using the cognitive behavioral therapy intervention, which helps to identify a person's thoughts and emotion pattern that are connected to the behavior of the person. What I'm going to do is pick this up as in it being the next week. This will be our second session, okay? So I'm going to be working with a client, and this is MJ. How you doing today, MJ?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. How did you make out getting here?
I remember from last time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, if you have a little bit of trouble, you do remember things. That's good. So first, I just want to share with you that everything we talk about, again, like I told you last week, and I'll probably say it again, it's strictly confidential. I want you to be able to feel comfortable that everything we talk about is just between me and you, okay? So last week when you came in, I basically did what we call an assessment. Talk to you and find out what's going on, and which time you shared with me that you've been feeling a little depressed, and that you have been using drugs and drinking a little more than you usually do, and that you also have had thoughts of suicide, but you have never attempted to do suicide. Is that correct? Okay, and after our assessment, I gave you a little homework assignment. I asked you to take and kind of journal down, you know, a little bit of notes as to how your days was going for the past week, and bring it back into me. Were you able to do that?
Yeah, I did it here and there.
Okay, but how many days do you think that you were able to do it?
It's been 2 weeks.
A week.
A week.
Yeah, I know it's been a long time. I know.
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, well, it's a start. It's a start. Do you mind if I look at it? I appreciate that. I appreciate the start. I mean, like, I'm going to be probably asking you to do that again as well. So, you know, thank you for getting those 2 or 3 days. How have your week been going?
My week been okay. Like, you know, I'm still trying to stay, you know, not smoking. I mean, I've been drinking more ever since I stopped smoking. So,
Okay.
like,
What would you consider more?
I feel like when I try to drop one addiction is enough.
Okay. Are you still working?
Yes.
Because last time we talked, you told me you were working part-time.
Yeah, part-time.
You was looking to get some full-time work. And you also shared with me about going to school. Is that still a thought with you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how fast it's going to happen, but yeah.
Well, everything takes time, and that's what we're here to do. Set some goals, you know. Take you through the process of making some changes that are positive, and focus on your strengths. Like, I can see that you are really a positive person, that you seem like you're dedicated, and that you're ready to make these changes because you came in to get help. So that's definitely a start. Okay? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to just kind of go over some of your homework. If there's anything that you want to share with me while, you know, we're talking, that's good. I'll probably ask you a couple of questions. And then at the end, I'll probably recap, make sure we covered everything, and how about I'll give you some more homework. Maybe we can get a couple more days in, okay? So let me just ask you really quick, is there anything that you feel as though you would like to add to our agenda? Anything you need to share that you would like to ask a question about, or you're not sure, you want to cover, or anything like that?
As far as my depression, well, I actually told you I had ADHD too.
Yeah, I apologize. Yes, I did take notes of that.
Yeah, so that's getting crazy too, because at one point I was using marijuana for it. So now that I don't do it anymore, and drinking, I'm feeling like I'm more out of control than usual.
Okay. So you kind of stopped smoking weed, or you're smoking a little less?
I was trying to stop, but now like I had to, you know, you go back sometimes.
Okay.
I had to.
So let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. I remember that you were talking about the ADHD, and that sometimes when you smoke marijuana, it kind of like mellows you. And that you made an effort to stop smoking, and in that effort to stop smoking, it seemed like you drink more, and you're feeling out of control. Okay. Well, trying to attempt to stop. I'm sorry that it's causing you to pick up something else different, but let's try to work all that out, okay? So if you don't mind, let me just cover these couple of homework assignments that you had. And I see here that you did document that work was crazy and that you felt like you were going to snap out on, I guess, a co-worker, was really working your nerves, and you did note that you, this was like 1.5 days without smoking, and 1.5 days, I guess, with a little more drinking. Tell me a little bit about what happened with you that day at work that made you feel like you were about to snap out.
Well, at work, you know, you can't do no type of drugs. You know, drinking, smoking,
Okay.
stuff at work. So it was just one of them days, one of my days where I just wasn't in the mood.
Okay, when you say
And I was
that,
being attacked. I felt like I was being attacked.
by,
One of the co-workers, my co-worker.
and when you say attack, verbally, physically,
Verbally.
just, okay,
Verbally,
share a little bit about that verbalness.
well, she just, like, when I feel disrespected, I just can't, excuse my phone.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I should have told you to actually put that on mute, but that's okay, let's just let it go, so we can just, get through our session, let it stop. But you were saying that you felt verbally attacked by her?
Yeah, I came to her day, like, I normally just get straight away. She just started telling me everything that I normally do. It was kind of irritating.
Okay, so she repeating what you already
But
did.
I already know.
And she
what I'm
just-
supposed to do.
This felt like though she was just having you to mind your business, this,
Right,
that.
because she wasn't no manager, she was no higher,
Okay.
nothing like that.
And so how did that make you feel?
I don't like being disrespected.
Okay, you felt
I don't like when
disrespected.
people are attacking me.
Right. And I don't think you should be attacked. You're
Right.
coming in to do your job, and I totally understand you feeling as though you're being attacked, especially when she's not in a management position and you routine, you do your job. Okay, so let me, how did you handle that? I mean, like, you work part-time.
Probably could have handled it better.
What did you do? Let me see, we have it noted here. You started to yell at her and tell her to mind her business, you know your job. And before it could get to a verbal altercation, you said you went outside for a minute to calm down, which is good. And then you came back in and proceeded to do what you usually do and just kind of like block anything out that she was saying to you. I'm glad you took just took a minute to go outside. I could see just coming at you, the first instinct is to respond to it, but then you kind of thought about it, which is good. And you went outside. So let me ask you, did that make you feel like you wanted to have a drink or smoke?
Of course it did.
Which one?
Well, I'm a smoker. I
Okay.
actually drink because I don't smoke.
Okay, so well, you didn't say how long you worked that day, but at your end of your shift, what did you do?
At the end of my shift, it was cool. I mean, she had left before me.
Okay.
So, the rest of the shift was fine.
You said that you went stopped past a friend's house. Okay, you did have a shot. Was that a drink?
Yeah.
Okay, you only said one shot, so it wasn't more than one shot?
Right until, yeah.
Okay, and then you said you went home and posted. Okay, I'm sorry, Susie. I'm trying to just. So you said you went home and just posted a few, feedbacks on Facebook, and then you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Did you smoke it through everything? You didn't document it, but did you?
No, I didn't smoke that night, but
Okay.
I did drink.
Okay, and you said about 2 shots. That's good.
Yeah.
You didn't smoke.
Yeah. And plus, I couldn't get my hands on nothing anyway.
Oh, okay. But if you could have got your hands on something, would you have done?
Actually, I had a good time with my friends, so it was a good
Okay,
time.
so your friend kind of
Yeah.
took your mind off of that. Well, it seemed like in the beginning it was a reaction to someone bothering you and you just wasn't there. And then I think you did really good with backing up, taking a minute, coming in and proceeding. I don't know what your normal drinking more is, so you're not a drinker, but you said 2 shots.